Mother Earth Kitchen, where we're going to talk today about juicing. Now, juicing is a way of life, all right? We have here is what I'm using in juicing. This is a Samson 6-in-1 is what it's called. This is a really great juicer. What it does is it breaks down. Now, a normal juicer, let me just start as a normal juicer. When I started juicing, I used what we call Jack LaLanne's juicer. You can put fruits and vegetables whole in this one. You don't have to cut them up. And it makes juicing very simple. It makes a very healthy juice and very quickly. The problem with it is it has a motor. And this is what I found out later. The motor spins really fast, and when it's spinning really fast, what it's doing is it's taking the nutrients and spinning, whirling them around in the air, and it's lessening the nutritional content of your juice. Not to say that it's not better than the processed juices that the average person is drinking out there in the world. So yes, even the Jack LaLanne juicer is better. So I switched over to what they call, I think it's called a masticating juicer or something like that. I don't know what, but this is what is better. It's the Samson 6-in-1. The Jack LaLanne juicer, I bought it for about $100. This one here, I bought on eBay, and it cost me $160 on eBay. This juicer, 6-in-1, sells for about $240, I think, if you buy it in the store. So I got a really good deal. Okay, and the problem with the Samson is you have to take time because it uses, this is what it uses as a blade. You actually have to take time to chop everything up very small. The smaller you chop it up, the more juice you're going to get out of it, and also the better it's going to maintain your motor. So that is a downfall, but the quality of juice that you get in retrospect it's worth it. Okay. When you're juicing, what you want to do is you have different recipes, and we're going to go through 3 of them today. This is the Juicing Bible. There are so many different juices in here. Any ailment that you can think of, well, most of the ailments in here you can think of, they're in this book, and there's a coinciding juice to help you fight that ailment. Got to top up higher over my little daughter over there, just going to town, ain't she? Anyway, like you have arthritis, look in here. It'll tell you what kind of juices you need to be drinking to help your arthritis. And actually, it does work. My son had a buildup of mucus for more than a year. I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it, and I started juicing for mucus and doing the neti pot and everything. And anyway, that's another story. His mucus is reducing, so it works. Also, another good book is Juicing for Health by Carolyn Weeder. Okay, this has a bunch of, same thing, it has a bunch of different ailments and juices that will help. So you get a different, a different variety of juices, that you could be using, okay? So we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and put this together. I juice quite frequently, so I'm used to putting this thing together quite, very fast. Okay, put it together, put that on, there we go. Alright, we got the screen on, just sit there right under there, and this is going to catch the pulp. We're going to do 3 different juices. The first one we're going to do is the common carrot apple juice, and you can see how small I had to cut up the carrots and the apples. Normally what I do is I put a little piece of ginger in with all my fruit juices, and I put a little bit of garlic in with all my vegetable juices, okay? The apple, what you have to keep in mind with apples and carrots, these are fruits that usually they stick to the juicer. So you want to juice something else with it, so that you juice the apple or you juice the carrot and then you put something behind it, and that pulls out more of the juice. Well, obviously we don't have anything more. It's just carrots and apples. But carrots and apples are the ones that stick the most as far as those 2. But we're going to go ahead and juice it without the ginger today because I don't have any. I'm out. I got to go grocery shopping. Juicing carrots and apples. Put it in a little bit at a time. See it's going through. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah. Like I said, I had to cut this up beforehand because, like I said, it takes quite a bit of time to cut this up. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And we don't throw away this pulp. This pulp is going to make a really nice vegetable broth. So we're not throwing this pulp away. It gets stuck sometimes, and that's what this is for. You put that in there, but they're cut up small enough where it's eventually going to go down itself. Right? get stuck, and you don't want to put your fingers in there. You don't want to make no mistakes. And I'm going pretty fast because I got two more that I want to show you. But like I said, this is a basic carrot and apple. And people vary on whether they use red apples, but a lot of different places they'll say when you're juicing you want to use green apple. So I'm using green apple and carrots. The carrots, they're not organic carrots. I put them in a little basic fruit wash for the carrot. So I just peeled the skin, and people have differences on whether you peel or don't peel. If I'm using organic carrots, then I don't peel the skin. I just wash them and go. But if I'm not using organic carrots, I usually peel the skin. Okay? So we turn this off and we collect our juice. Should have had cups in here. Just push that down, get a little bit more juice out of the pulp. There we go. And remember, we're not throwing away this pulp. We're putting it somewhere else. And there you have it. You got fresh apple carrot juice. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and give this to my son and make him drink it. Here, drink this, Christopher. It's going to take him 10,000 years to drink that. Now, normally what I would do is I would clean that out and go to something else. But because we're moving kind of fast, I'm going to collect my pulp. And I'm going to go right to the next juice. Okay? Right to the next juice. And the next one is, they call this the poor man's chelation therapy. It's cilantro and apples. Cilantro is supposed to be something that's good for detoxifying the system of heavy metals. So I'm going to put it's 4 cups of cilantro. Oh, for the recipe for the carrot, it's 2 carrots and about 2 green apples and 4 or 5 carrots, depending on how big the carrot is. The recipe for this is about 4 cups of cilantro and 2 green apples. Okay? And you want to put, another reason why I bought this juicer is because this one here juices wheatgrass and other herbs. The Jack LaLanne juicer is not going to juice wheatgrass. So if you're into juicing herbs and wheatgrass, like I am, I use cilantro and things like that nature, you want to get a good juicer that specifically says it can juice wheatgrass, okay? So if it doesn't say it can juice wheatgrass, don't put wheatgrass in there. Wheatgrass is expensive. You're going to waste your money, okay? All right, so we're doing cilantro. Oh, my God, look what I did. I put this over here, so it's not straining. What you want to do is you want this on the other side. That way it will strain any pulp out of here. There we go. I've done this a million times before, so no big deal. And like I said, we're going pretty fast here. We got one more juice to do afterward. And now I'm going to go ahead and push that down. Push her here. There we go. Get on in there. Yeah. Get on in there. Christopher, are you drinking your juice? Yummy, yummy juice. Drink it. It actually tastes very good. I put so many different juices with Christopher that he refuses to drink his juices sometimes. But these actually taste, all 3 of these that I'm making today, they actually taste really good. So. Alright, there we go. Remember, 4 cups of cilantro, 2 apples, and here we have the poor man's chelation therapy. What this called. Alright? So there we go. You put that down there. And turn that off. And oh yeah, there it is. Cilantro and apple. And that actually, like I said, it tastes really good. So you'd love that. Okay? Now the last one that we're going to do is called the brain stimulator. Alright? This is a mixture of 1 sweet potato or yam. Yam is better for this one. You use 1 green apple, 1 grapefruit, and 1 orange. Like what a lot of people do is, when they peel oranges or grapefruits, they peel off this white part. Don't do that. The white part is called the pith, P-I-T-H, and it's actually filled with a lot of nutrients. You want to keep that part on there, okay? So I have this all cut up. Like I said, it's 1 green apple, 1 yam, 1 orange, and 1 grapefruit, and it's called the brain stimulator. Yeah, you can look this one up, but a lot of people use this one, and it actually, like I said, it does really well stimulating your brain, which is why it calls the brain stimulator. I could go into more detail, but you know, like I said, we're kind of pressed for time here. Go ahead and get that in. You want, typically what you don't want to do what I'm doing now and make juices back to back to back, because you can get pulp caught up, and it's not very good on your juicer. But for purposes here, we're going to keep going and making them back to back. Okay? You know, you also, one thing you do when you're juicing, you don't want to mix fruits and vegetables. Typically, you don't mix fruit with vegetables, okay? The only exception, like I said, is apples. Apples are one of those things that you can mix with vegetables, green apple typically, you know. So fruits and vegetables don't mix. If you're going to make a fruit juice, make a fruit juice. If you're going to make a vegetable juice, make a vegetable juice, okay? They serve different purposes. So, here we go. Here we are with the brain stimulator. Also, another important fact about these juices, they are so full of vital nutrients and energy. You want to, Christopher, come back here and drink that. You want to make sure you drink these juices within 15 minutes. That's the typical rule. 15 minutes, or they start breaking down the nutritional value. You know, you can go up to 30 minutes. It depends on whoever you're talking to. It varies. But typically, you want to have these juices drank within 15 to 30 minutes. You have to make them fresh. So you can't make a whole batch of these and then just leave them hanging around. You know what I mean? It's best that you make them, you know, as you go. So it is a lot of work, but I'm telling you, it is worth it. Some people would say, okay, well, why don't you just eat the carrot? Why would you juice it? The reason is because your body has to do a digestion. It has to digest these carrots and everything. And when you juice it, your body does not have to work hard to digest it. And, you know, when the digestive process is, you're going to take in the carrots. Your body is an amazing thing God created the body. It breaks down what you need, and what you don't need, you take it out in the form of urine or bowel movement. You see, but your body doesn't have to work with these juices. It's going to go straight to what you need, and it improves your function. You would have to, the nutritional value that you get in 1 cup of this. See, I'm overflowing because I got so much in here. I got so much in here. See, I'm overflowing. So I'm moving fast and I'm just talking, not really looking. Okay, so you're just going to push that down to the juicing screen. There we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, the nutritional value in 1 8-ounce glass of carrot juice, you would have to eat, I can't remember exactly what it was like 5 pounds or a 5-pound bag of carrots to get the same nutritional value that you would out of 1 8-ounce cup of carrot juice that you make yourself. So, and it's worth it, because anybody who knows, carrots are relatively inexpensive. Very inexpensive, okay? So now we have the brain stimulator. Alright, people? Check that out. You can see the little bit of the cilantro from before, and you know, like I said, typically you want to clean it out before you go to another juice, okay? But this is the brain stimulator, and it is delicious. Very yummy, okay? Thanks again from Mother Earth's Kitchen.